Hello everyone, welcome back to Planet Crafter. In the last episode we explored that ship over there and started making a little house here as well. However, I immediately kind of want to move to that rock formation over there. Off screen I did plant 2 new veggie tubes as well as a tier 2 heater. My main goal for today is I think getting to the 175,000 Ti, mainly so we can get the blue sky. However, I also, like I said, want to move over there, so that's what we're going to be doing right now. I want to set up a small base to begin with, because we're going to get larger building blocks to work with later on. And I also kind of want to future-proof it as well, which means if they ever add any larger or other room types, or just buildings or craftables in any sense, we have the space to actually put it somewhere. We will also be pretty close to this ship over here, so we can easily loot it as well. So that will also be something we'll be doing today. So I want to start from this, because everything up to here basically is mostly flat. And it kind of dips quite a bit over here. The parts that do dip, we can build some of the foundations. It's mainly just for aesthetic looks. So yeah, see if you see like this, it doesn't fully look supported. The other problem still though is that this thing still doesn't really fit in my opinion, which is kind of annoying. So that's basically going to be the hallway to our base. And out here we can potentially put something. Although I'm not 100% sure if we can even put anything on these, but maybe just some solar panels for looks. And maybe the beacon, because who knows. Maybe I want to play around with that because I've never made one. The main issue I think it's going to have is, yeah, there's going to be this weird thing in the middle. I don't really like that. But we could potentially like wall this off with something. Potentially just with, well, lockers once we eventually unlock those. I actually don't know if that was a blueprint thing or not. Yeah, lockers is the next thing at 50k, so that means we're basically, well, we get that in like 2 seconds. I really hope we get the ore extractor soon, because that means we can just mine all these things without me having to manually pick all of them up. But I should probably also start making a storage room first, and then loot the base there. Because there's gonna be like tons of iron in there as well, and just building supplies. We already have a veggie tube tier 3? What the hell? And these are extremely good for right now. And the drill tier 3? That's gonna increase our, the drill's also great heat. I didn't even know that last time I played. You know, maybe we'll just go like straight and have a window in it instead. Well, before we actually do all that, let's first grab all the supplies, put them in there, and then start worrying about looting that other ship. We should have made that agility boost mod, because goddamn, it's taking forever to walk between these two bases. Update on the sky though, it looks pretty gray right now. Not much red anymore. Alright, well these are all our supplies so far. Not that much. The heaters, as well as the veggie tubes, are still in the other base. But we'll be getting those later once we actually have a space for them here, because otherwise, you know, we just lose TI and that'd be not that ideal. So what we're going to be doing instead right now is we're going to be looting that. Now I'm taking an oxygen capsule with me instead of the house this time. I think that should be alright, because it shouldn't be that far. Some flowers, a microchip, pretty nice. This time I will be taking the boxes, because we're going to need it for storage, that iron. Deconstruct that already, because we'll probably walk back in a second. Yep. Well, that was a pretty quick trip. Didn't even need the oxygen capsule yet. Thinking about it though, there were also a couple plants and heaters in that place over there. In like a little house that we placed down last episode. I think there was a 600% plant in there as well. Now that we have the tier 3 veggie tubes, those are the best place to put them in. So we should eventually just switch them out with one of the tier 3s. Or maybe get rid of all the tier 2s and tier 1s and just only make tier 3s. Where's another tier 2 heater? Don't mind if I do. Another microchip. And we're full again. But these are the final things here, so... This isn't that big of a ship, unlike last time. You know, I'm looking at my inventory, we're actually getting quite a bit of iridium from these places. Need to make another locker. All the iron that I wanted to save up. It's just being used. You know, the one thing I'd never understood from this little thing in my hand, this laser, is it has 3 different modes. Or at least it has 3 different modes now, because I put in the destruction chip. But like, what's the difference between this light beam and this constructor? Because it doesn't matter on which one we are. We can always build. Like, it auto switches back. And this doesn't really seem to be doing much. And you can also use the laser on this one. So it isn't a laser. I don't understand what it is. And it's not a flashlight either. Because we have to install the flashlight mod and it has its own icon. So quite odd, if you ask me. But that's all the supplies. It was actually a pretty good haul though. It's like 1¼ box or locker. Alright, well we only have 2. But this one is GPS satellite tier 1. This is an area lamp. These lamps are actually pretty nice. Well, would you look at that? We're getting a meteor storm now. This will basically respawn a bunch of items on the map. So that is, I guess, good. Last good thing though is I wanted to make the thumbnail for last episode. So the meteors, unlike the prologue, they actually do hurt now when they hit you. And as you guys can see, it pops out a bunch of supplies. I'm thinking, should we add this as well? Or is this going out too far? Maybe just like this. And like I said, we can have the veggie tier 3 up here if we have 1 aluminum and some water. Let's see, I think I want to keep this like this. I want to actually have a window here though. But since I don't want to have any other passageway through, I think I'm going to keep this back wall here. Which means so we cannot have a habitat there. It is going to look a little weird. Right now anyway. But if we just do something like... Why is this not fitting here? I don't understand. I think, is it because this is just slightly too high now? No matter then, I think I have a different solution for this. If I could just snap it against that, but not really snap it, you know? If I can just higher it a bit. But it like wants to auto snap and that's way too high. But if I do it 1 lower, it just snaps. Come on, I see like every material in existence on this map, but like no iron. Well, there's a box here. Could potentially loot that. Well, not a lot of good stuff. But talking about boxes, right down here. Not right down here. What the heck? Oh yeah, it is down here. It's just hiding. There is another one of these boxes with a good multiplying seed in there. We'll come back for the rest later. It's gonna give difficulties with the top layer as well though. So that's not gonna be that great. Now think about it. Let's also start making this tier 3 then. Ah, come on, does it not fit on this? Oh, that's so sad. That is quite annoying. Alright, well, where do we want these in? Oh, I'm just gonna pop it down here for now. Did that shut down the power? No. Okay, good, good. Look at that skyrocket and the TI skyrocket again. Pretty good. Alright, is this good? No. I also saw something else. It looks like you could build underground? Did I see that correctly? Can you do that? Like, it keeps fading out because this thing, apparently. If we can build underground though, that'd be pretty sick. Let's actually just try it with the... Nah, I think it like... It doesn't actually, it just kind of checks it and then... realizes that you cannot do it. Heater tier 3. Right, so we have to build it up against this. Maybe that's gonna work a bit better. It's gonna be too far though, isn't it? It's gonna be inside. You can do that too. So even the reference point doesn't work. God damn. Or do this one up higher. And then try and make... God damn. Alright, I'm gonna need a bit more titanium for this. Because I wanna have a couple layouts. It just looks so fucking odd right now. Alright, there we go. So this should be perfectly lined up, even though it looks totally not. Yeah, that's perfectly lined up, alright. My god, that was quite the pain, but now we know a bit more about building, I guess. Okay, so they do make holes, but they don't make this little staircase. Can we put that in here? No. Ah, man, that means we have to block this off somehow. Well, we're about there, everyone. Under 75,000 Ti. And there we go. We have done our first goal. Drink to that. Alright, well, if I do this, then the whole window here doesn't make any sense. Like, unless we make this room square as well, then it would work. I guess we're gonna have to, though. Oh, that's gonna do the same ugly thing here, isn't it? And then for some weird reason, it's gonna do the same here with the foundation. You know, it's gonna give us so many headaches just building this bloody base. You know, I wanted to have this somewhat of a courtyard, so maybe I'll put the tier 3 planter in here, actually. But see, I think... Oh, was there one in that hut? Or did I only put one in our main base? Or starter base? I guess we're gonna have to look. Also, I don't think this box was here before. So every time we basically just rank up, like the level wise, so the 175 gave us the blue sky. I think the next one we're working on clouds. Every time we go up a tier like that, new boxes will spawn into the world and they'll have goodies corresponding to that level. Let's see. Yeah, what's this one? Now we're gonna have a lesser output for a little while. But that should be alright. Grass spreader. I think that actually gave us quite a bit of oxygen too, right? Yeah, that's really good for oxygen too. And creates biomass, which is something that's not on the list just yet. Like, the weird thing about this game, right, is this looks like a heat wave to me. But it's like extremely cold on this planet. Because there's ice everywhere. Well, there's ice like that. But also there's no water on this planet. So how the hell does the ice form? There's a lot of questions I have with this game's structure, but they are currently Jesus Christ, that goes pretty fucking fast. We're going to make clouds. Is it just me, or does silicon look like a wolf's head? Like, I don't know why, but that's what I keep thinking about when I see it. So the main reason I haven't really worked on this side yet is because I want to have one of those large rooms connected to the side here. And then we'll probably also have a large room on top of that. But tier 2 drill... Wait, what? Didn't we just unlock the third tier? And now we unlock the second tier? We also unlocked the launch pad now, which is good, because I think we unlocked a rocket not too long ago. Alright, I think I'm going to be leaving it off right here. We have been skyrocketing through the TI like mad. And this is kind of the foundation of our house. We have been unlocking quite a bit, so we can play around with quite a bit of things as well. We should probably put in some more heaters soon. The biodome is pretty important to be getting. We should do drills as well because, well, a lot of these things are quite important to get as well. Basically everything is quite important to get. Oxygen is kind of the backbone currently. Don't think we need to upgrade that anytime soon. Currently though, we already made clouds. We're going up to rain. Fantastic. Yeah, I'd say that's clouds. Remember the red sky from last episode? I only wanted to go to the blue sky today, but because we were going so fast, I guess we also unlocked the cloud stage. So that's quite fun. Also noticed halfway that we unlocked this when we reached the 175. This is something we need to make as well, the advanced crafting station. Means we're going to be needing more aluminum again. But I think next episode I want to check out this area here, as well as this cave over here. And I want to check out in this little biome as well, because there isn't much in either of these three locations. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.